Take action now and have a better life in the future. What action, you might ask? Energy conservation. Every form of electricity varies in the way it affects our air, water, and land. Humans' use of energy and the various negative effects it has on the environment are interconnected. The production, consumption, and transmission of electricity all have significant effects on our well-being, as well as the environment. We need to take action to conserve the planet's valuable resources in order to provide a better quality of life, now and in the future. What's the problem? To put it simply, we use too much electricity. Especially in these recent years with COVID-19 making interacting with one another a distant memory, we result in what's available, and usually it's involving power. Many products we use each day use power, such as using laptops, watching televisions, or just browsing our refrigerator for something to eat. It is true that most us use more energy than they actually need. This leads to energy waste. Why is this a problem? The United States uses primarily 3 different ways of generating electricity. The major sources used in the year 2020 were 60% fossil fuels, coal, natural gas, and petroleum. 20% renewable energy, wind, hydro, solar, biomass, geothermal. And 20% nuclear energy. Although the negative effects on human and environmental health vary, each method creates their own problems. Burning fossil fuels creates detrimental greenhouse gases that pollute the air. Renewable energy can be dangerous for wildlife habitats. Nuclear energy can create hazardous environmental conditions because of radioactive waste that can't be disposed of safely. Ask yourself, how can I help? Take action to save energy. Energy efficiency can help lower greenhouse gas emissions and other pollutants while also decreasing water usage. Benefits for us being more energy efficient can be seen in lower utility bills, more job positions, and the stability of electricity prices. Being energy efficient is using less energy to get the same job done and, in the process, reducing our carbon footprint and lowering some utility bills too. There are many ways to save energy these days, such as changing your light bulbs to an LED light bulb, upgrading to energy-efficient windows, or adding smart devices into your home. I took extreme action by unplugging charging devices when they were not in use. Changing light bulbs in your home to LED bulbs, particularly Energy Star-rated products, use at least 75% less energy and lasts up to 25 times longer than traditional incandescent lighting. Investing in energy-efficient windows means you don't need as much energy to heat or cool your space. Adding smart devices to your home may result in a slight increase in price at the time of purchase. However, over time it's worth the investment and control you gain. These eco-friendly products can be programmed to send alerts and perform an action automatically based on your personal schedule, as well as adjust energy usage based on occupancy detection. This gives you more control over the things that use energy in your house, allowing you to regulate the amount of your use. I chose to use a smart device in measuring the impact of energy I saved. The cost of my device was $5. When purchasing these energy-efficient devices, try and view the purchase as an investment and not as an extra expense. I used the Top Greener heavy-duty Wi-Fi power plug from Amazon. The device allowed me to measure the power I consumed, and provided added convenience by having a power button on the side that made it easy to completely shut off the electricity to my wireless charging devices. I took a baseline measurement for 2 days before starting my 10-day energy savings journey. For the next 10 days, I strictly cut the power to the Wi-Fi charging immediately each morning and did not turn the power back on until bedtime. This resulted in savings each day, as you can see in the charts. I took this action for 10 days and this was the result. Less energy was used when disconnecting the phone/watch/AirPod wireless multi-charger when it was not in use. I was able to take the data and experience and use it to provide a compelling presentation that should encourage other people to take similar actions to help conserve energy, save money, and reduce planet destruction. Encourage friends and family to make changes. I was able to encourage family, and you can too. Taking the extra step isn't as hard as it might seem because you are promoting something that you believe in and is good for human health and the environment. Start today.
Hi, my name is Lindsey Walker. The action I took for 10 days was pushing a button on my smart device to turn off electricity to my charging station while not in use. My charging station included my Apple Watch and Apple phone I use daily, and a place for my AirPods I charged when needed. I chose to use a smart device to assist in making it easier to turn my power off and on in the morning and at night. This same device I used for convenience also allowed me to measure the kilowatt hours I used. The data I collected showed I saved up to 0.03 kilowatt hours per day and a total of 0.13 kilowatt hours over the 10-day period. The cost I saved over the 10-day period was 0.15 cents. This might not seem like a lot, but just imagine if more people took energy conservation seriously. If the whole class took this simple action twice a day, we could save 153 kilowatt hours of energy and $21 in cost each year. Those numbers still might not impress you, but let us take a look at what we could save if everyone was on board. On a much bigger scale and impact, if the world decided to come together and take this action, we could save on average 116 million kilowatt hours of energy and almost $9 billion in costs. The smart device made it easy to access the on and off switch for me. My husband and I had these smart devices lying around and decided to put them to use. I know it would have been a sacrifice to bend over my nightstand each time I wanted to unplug the power. So I chose to go a different route and solve it before it became a problem. This project made us realize just how valuable these smart devices could be. My husband became interested in seeing what the research would show and if this action would even be worth it. Let me say, the numbers don't lie, and he is on board to conserve energy all over our house now. This research has shown me that it can and does make a difference no matter how little you think your action is. Our resources are limited, and one day they will run out. We should want to take care of Mother Earth now, so she can be here for generations to come. Don't wait, act today.